Hello, friends. Today I want to talk about something important that I think we face um, many times during a lifetime, and that is the stages of grief or bereavement. And so these are stages that we go through. Um, I think the first thing I want to say is that those stages are not linear, meaning they don't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., etc., but they just go up and down and they jump 1, 4, 2, 7, 9, whatever. So they jump. So the number one will be after we start the process of grief, is about denial. We go through this phase of denial, meaning that we do not want to accept what has happened to us. So if we lost a pet, we don't want to accept that the pet is gone. If we lost a friend, a spouse, a child, we don't want to accept that. If we lose our house, our car, money, we don't want to accept that. So our health, so for instance, if we were diagnosed with any chronic or terminal illness, we don't accept it, and we want to get tested again, and we want to do it again over and over, because we're not willing to accept that. So that will be the number one. Then we go through the anger, where we are very upset about what has happened to us, and we tend to project that anger towards people that we feel safe in our lives. It could be our spouse, it could be our best friend, it could be our children, it could be our parents, it could be our coworker. So we project that anger towards the world, and often it's not about what happened to me, but who's going to pay for it. And then after we go through that stage, we go through bargaining, when we try to negotiate with our higher power, or with God, or with whatever you think is out there, about what are you willing to do to reverse what has happened to us. Like, I will be kind towards people, or I will give my money to less fortunate people, or I will do this if you remove that. So we start doing some bargaining. And then once we pass that, we go through the stage of depression, when we are very sad about what has happened. We feel totally blue about what has happened to us, and it's difficult to get up. And then finally we get to the stage of acceptance, then we are getting ready to move forward with our life, when we are finally willing to say, okay, this happened, it was very painful, it was very difficult, but I need to move forward, I need to move on. Not everybody gets to the stage. Some people never get to the stage, some people do get to the stage, but then we go back to the anger, and then we go back to the bargaining, or we go back to the bargaining, or we go back to sadness. So sometimes we do 2 steps forward and then 1 backwards before we finally arrive to the acceptance stage, and stay there and move forward with our life. So the stages of grief are not something that happens overnight. It's a process that needs to be explored, needs to be reflected, needs to be worked on a regular basis, where you could do exercise, you could do journaling, you could do talking to friends, in order to move through all different stages. So I hope this information about stages of grief let you see that grief is not just about losing a person, but it could be also losing your health. It could be losing your pet. It could be losing a spouse. It could be losing a friendship. It could be losing a dream. It could be losing a possibility. So there are many different types of losses that we experience during our life. It's about losing the opportunities of achieving something. And we go through these stages of grief. So I highly recommend you talking to a professional about these issues that will help you to go through those stages faster and in a healing manner. It will help you to bounce back to your life. And it might be a very difficult task for you to seek help, but I'd invite you to really reach out and look for a mental health provider that will help you to deal with these issues in a professional manner. So love yourself, take care of yourself, understand that grief is part of living, equal to happiness, and it's not forever. Okay? Take care. Until the next time. Bye.